Okay, so this is the second video that I was talking about. This is obviously the smaller display that's to the side of the dash. I was actually hoping, where was my finger? There we go, to get this illuminated, but I think what I'm going to do is watch Blade Runner this weekend and see what it actually does in the movie. It's been a while since I watched it, and with all this work, I'm kind of in the mood for a little bit of Blade Runner. So anyways, Flimzy did a beautiful job on this. Again, she rendered incredibly high res videos, and I feel bad that the display here is trashing it, but it's not a bad it's not a bad let's say image. It's just not as good as could be. But then again, where would you find an SPI high def display of this size? Nobody that I know of produces small LCD screens that are high def at this, which I think is about 2-inch, I think, maybe 1.5. I'm not sure. I'll have to measure it, but anyways, but it'll do the job. I mean, the lines kind of maybe give the LCD display a little bit of a kick in the butt, but again, it's good enough for me. I don't know if Flimzy's going to like it, but I hope so. And again, this is all the first attempt at doing this, and the unit that I used is this, and I take it out of the case and I gut it, and I add here, I added a flex harness to the display so that I can remote the electronics, because the electronics never could fit inside the space that the screen sits in, and all of these buttons can be replicated remotely, could even be done wirelessly. There's an endless number of different ways this could be addressed, because when you do power it up, unfortunately, here, let me demonstrate, it's got to go through a menu. I'm not aware of anything in this price range that would boot up immediately into a video menu. So you have to just scroll through. Not a big deal, and just, oops, I'm sorry. Just go into your directory and then just start the video. If you only have one video on the card, it starts up fairly quick. But at as I said, $6, $8, this is definitely a nice, inexpensive way to give, I think, a fairly reasonable, come on, get in focus, a fairly reasonable come on, a fairly reasonable example of what you see in the movie. There we go. So I'm going to keep this short. Geez, I'm already up to 4 minutes. So, I hope you all have a great weekend, and I hope Flimzy likes it. Bye.